What's up guys, Akira here and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to show you how to beat the Timespace Junction mode in under 2 minutes and the build I used for it, the team I used for it. And I'll warn you right now, this was one of the worst runs I could have asked for, the one you're going to see on the video. And still, we beat it under 2 minutes. So just do the setup properly, okay, that I'm going to show you right now. And you're going to be set, okay? It's going to be super easy, super simple. So let's get right into it. First of all, you want to use Meliodas as your DPS. You can use Gluttonous Longsword or the normal Longsword, because you get more damage with this one, I think, from what I've seen on YouTube so recently, because of the crit damage. I'm using the Gluttonous Soul Longsword because I have it basically like Limit Break 2, Enchanted, so it doesn't make sense for me to swap it right now, okay? Then I have an axe level 50, and it's not even properly enchanted for equipment attack, and dual swords which are enchanted with darkness as well instead of equipment attack, okay? That's the setup for Meliodas. For armor, you want to use the new engraving, okay? But I don't have, if you're using double swords. If you use this setup specifically, just use this one, a new adventure. It will increase your normal skill damage by a lot, and it will give you cooldown reduction, darkness attack, and the skill is also super good. Mine is level 3, thank god, so it will inflict additional damage equal to 45% of a damage dealt for 13 seconds when burst is activated, and it will restore the tag gauge as well, which will help you make your rotation seamless. Then for the earrings, it's super important, guys. Like, a lot of people have been using the Arachne set still, and as you can see, it's good because it will give you 10% crit chance, okay? But, and there's a big but to that, for a mere 2.5% crit chance that you lose with these earrings, if you get a high roll like I did, you can get these earrings and a few other pieces, okay? If you get these earrings, crit chance 7.5, so it's 2.5 less, you will get this passive. And this passive on melee longsword is super good because your normal skill will attack multiple times. And each time that it attacks, it will have a 20% chance to inflict additional damage equal to 50% of attack and decrease their crit defense. So it's two birds with one stone, okay? These earrings are basically like your bread and wine for Meliodas Longsword if you have a high crit chance roll, okay? Then for the necklace I just put whatever, and for the ring I put a ring with attack increase on it and crit damage, so corrupted watches earring. If you have a different ring with attack increase and crit damage or whatever, you can use it as well. It's not mandatory. These two pieces are kinda just whatever I had left on my inventory, okay? The masteries obviously are mastered, potentially 7, but as long as you have Meliodas, it doesn't matter, like it will work regardless. The only thing is, if you don't have potential 5, you want to make sure you queue twice instead of once, okay? Because if you queue only one time, you're only going to get one aced and you're not going to be able to spam your normal skills. So if you have P4 Meliodas, just queue twice before you spam your normal skills, okay? Because so you get the 2 stacks of aced. The next character you want to use is Guila, and Guila is the essential piece of these guys. Like, I swear, if you don't do Guila like this, you're not going to be able to, because you're going to have the rotations be much longer, Guila field time will be much longer, so pay attention to Guila. The important part on Guila is that you use her on Rapier. Okay, these weapons are kind of mid, they're just there, they're not properly built or anything else, they're just there, level 20, level 40, Rapier, okay? I enchanted Rapier with Fire, Orb, and the important part is now on the armor. So the first thing you want to do is use the new set for Guila, because it will naturally give you fire burst efficiency and decrease their resistance to fire burst as well. So this is like the set you want to use, the engraving. It's super important that it's this one, otherwise your fire burst will take too long, okay? Rapier with Crimson Flames Trail. And then for the accessories, guys, a lot of people have been sleeping on these accessories because until now they've been kind of obsolete, but now with Guila, they just make her burst so much faster. So Twisted Thought earrings and Twisted Thought necklace, Twisted Thought ring. So the set, this set you can get it by crafting. So it's a craftable set that you can get on your crafting table, right? And what this set gives you is basically elemental burst efficiency on the earrings by just itself. Then you can also get the chance-based bonus of more elemental burst efficiency, which I did. And when you get the 3 set piece, you will get plus 15% extra of burst efficiency. This will make your Gila field time just super low, like 6-7 seconds maybe. It's so fast. It will make your rotations go by like this, okay? So this is super important. You need to use this combo basically. It will make your rotations fast, and that's basically the secret to this, okay? Then for the mastery, it's obviously master P5 because I got the free Gila at the start, then evolved her, and then I pulled another one, unfortunately, because I'd rather have different characters. The third character you want to use is Daisy. Her weapon is a blazing grimoire. The other weapons don't matter, but make sure you have at least a blazing weapon on either Daisy or Mannie, okay? Because the passive is so good to pass up on it, to be honest. And it's super easy to limit break fully purple weapon because you can craft the ones that you basically will not use, and just dismantle them. When you use this passive, basically you will get a damage increase of 50% for 20 seconds, and if you have debuff duration efficiency, it will be even longer than 20 seconds, and I'm going to show you that I do have it on Daisy, okay? This is the important part, blazing weapon on either Mannie or Daisy, okay? Then, for the armor, you want to use the Spring Robe engraving, because it will give you the crit chance increase, and besides the crit chance increase, every time you will critical hit an enemy, it will reduce both their crit resistance and the crit defense, which means your damage boost will be astronomical. You will do a lot more damage because you're reducing both of their crit resistances and defense at the same time, while boosting your crit chance, okay? And then it's basically like level 1 ability as well. So if you have level 3 ability or level 2, it's even better than mine, okay? Then, for the earrings, I'm using the Dark Chaos again, and I'm going to explain to you why. It's just super simple debuff duration efficiency. Nothing else. Like, I'm not using anything else just because of this. Debuff duration efficiency to make sure those 20 seconds of the 50% damage bonus extend even further, and maybe I can get like 2 or 3 rotations on melee with it instead of only 1 or none at all, okay? For the 2 other pieces, it doesn't really matter. I just put whatever on her I had left on my inventory. I just recommended auto equipment and put it on it. Okay. Masteries. She's not even mastered yet. She's missing 3 nodes on the wand. She's P3, so I don't even have the attack skill increase yet. For the 4th character, you guys want to use Mannie. Mannie is basically there to buff, so her weapons won't matter a lot, but if you have weapons on her, just put it on her, okay? It will look cool seeing your power level above the recommended. But I'm using the legendary staff with Holy Enchant on it. Doesn't matter, to be honest, I'm not using the ability, so maybe a purple staff will be even better for better support. Then I'm using the dual swords level 1, longsword level 30. And armor piece. This is the important part, okay guys? You want to make sure you use the Arc Priestess Prestige, because it will give you debuff duration efficiency, especially if you're using the blazing weapon on Mannie. This will buff it like to basically 30 seconds duration, okay, of damage increase. And then Resonant Wish level 2, which will increase your combined attack damage by 17.5%. And if you activate Punish on them, which is basically when you eat Mannie's E, or normal skill, it will inflict the enemy with punishment, and that will increase the duration by 8 seconds. And why is this good on this comp? It's basically just because Meliodas can combo with Daisy to insta start bursting, and that will increase the damage, blah blah blah, okay? For the pieces, I deliberately put 2 life pieces on it, so I could get Pierce, and then Crimson Flame Oath Ring, because it will give dot efficiency and magic charging. And basically what this means is Mannie's punishment, as we were talking about, is dot damage, okay? So it will give damage over time. That's what dot means. And with this, it basically increases my damage over time by 20%, more or less, and I will charge my magic bar faster. So on my rotations, I will be able to ult faster if I need to. And the passive is kinda whatever, it doesn't really matter, because you're basically never gonna use ulti with Mannie, okay? For the masteries, she's not mastered, she's lacking Longsword, so she's basically P3 as well, missing the P4 one, which will amplify your normal skill power, which is punishment, and will increase basically your damage by 20 more percent, but it's kinda obsolete. And before I give you the last and final tip before we start, guys, I'd appreciate it a lot if you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've been growing at a steady pace, but I see that a lot of people are still not subscribed, like around 99% of you, and I appreciate the support a lot, the views, the likes, etc. But if you can subscribe to help me a little bit more, I'd appreciate it a lot. It's just a quick click on the button, just pause the video, subscribe, and thank you. So let's move on to the final and most important tip, and obviously to the fight footage. You can also cook, and you should, because this is a time-based game mode. So you want to cook this food that I'm going to show you right now. It's made with grapes, this herb, and this type of meat, okay, the longer one. And you want to cook. When you cook like this, it's going to give you the recipe for a blue rarity recipe, which is the fruit and meat pie, okay? And I'm going to show you the effects of the fruit and meat pie right now. If you come here, you have all your recipes, okay? The ones that you unlocked. And if you go to the fruit and meat pie, you can cook however you want, however much you want. So I'm going to do 12 of them. And as you can see, it will restore my HP by 28%, increase the light hero's attack by 17% plus 125, increases the crit chance as well, and has 20% chance to inflict stuff, which decreases movement speed, which is kind of good because I'm gonna be honest, Marmas is kind of annoying sometimes. He likes to move around quite a bit. So after you do the crafting, then you want to come and start the fight, okay? Because you cannot craft inside, but You can craft outside, just do a brazier like I did, or a fireplace, it's fine as well. Once you're inside, the last step that you want to do, if you have crafted the food, is just go and eat it. If you haven't, just skip this step. Now you're fully ready to take on it. Open with whatever character you have blazing weapon on. For me, it's Daisy. Then activate the first strike, activate punishment with Mannie, go into Guila, and burst this guy down. As you can see, it goes like super quick. Once you've bursted him down, you want to go into Mannie, activate Tracker Priestess, go into melee, and start eating him like there's no tomorrow. When he does this attack, you want to dodge and stun him, because it will make your life a lot easier on melee. If he's stunned, okay, duration over, go into Daisy again, and repeat the process. If you're lucky, you can even get some better RNG and it doesn't do that attack this fast. But if he does, it's fine. You just go back to Guila, burst him again, done. Go back to Mannie, activate Tracker Priestess, go back to melee. Dodge the attacks, so you don't get one-shotted or anything close to that. He's dodging my attacks quite a bit, it's being a bit annoying, but it's fine. Because now I have a sufficient amount of orbs to do a combined ult, so I don't need to go over my Guila. He's gonna trip and fall, so you wanna take this opportunity to do a combined ult. Okay, I stunned him. Now I'm gonna burst him again. If he stops dodging my normal skills. This would have been such a good run if he didn't dodge so much. This guy's just running around this time. I could use my combined ult here, so that's what I'm gonna do. Since he's doing an attack that is making him stand still. Just do the combined ult again. My normal skill is almost up, so just finish him off. And as you can see, we got it cleared under 2 minutes, and it wasn't super hard. It's 135. He dodged, like you saw, he dodged so many of my normal skills, so he was out there just jumping around, and we still managed to get under 2 minutes. So if you use this setup, I guarantee you're gonna get under 2 minutes. Like it's nearly impossible unless you die or you just don't have your characters built. Just because Guila just bursts so fast, like your Guila will have field time of basically around like 6 to 7 minutes every time, and that will be enough to burst with her. And as soon as she bursts, you want to go to Mannie, activate the buff, because Daisy's buff will last for a long time, okay? But Mannie doesn't. So you want to make sure you only activate Mannie after you fire burst. After you activate fire burst, Mannie, Draco Priestess buff, melee, spam him. Okay? And that's basically it. There's no secret to it. A lot of people have been struggling because they have been trying the Escanor comps, and don't get me wrong, it's still possible with Escanor, but me personally, I haven't been able to. With Meliodas, it was this simple. I managed to do a bit of theory crafting here and there, and I found out that these earrings that I had crafted, this set that I had crafted for Meliodas way back, like after like 2 weeks release, I was trying to get legendary rings, and I crafted this whole set for Melee, the Twisted Thought. I found out that it gives burst efficiency. So I put it on Guila. I remember that a lot of people suggested using Guila for burst to me on my Escanor video. And yeah, this is the result of it. This Guila is basically the carry of this team because she allows melee to be on field so long for so many times. The rotations are super quick. You saw that sometimes I didn't even have my normal skill back available yet, that I was already back on melee. And also you can also use the combined ult, as you've seen, with Daisy, with the punishment buff from Mannie, because it will make damage be a bit higher as well. So it's just overall a good comp. Everything synergizes super well. Just make sure the engravings are the correct ones and you have the sets on Guila. The Gila part is the most important one, not gonna lie. It's probably like Gila, Daisy, Melly, Mannie, okay? Mannie requires the least amount of effort. Melly, you probably invested on him already. Gila, just go for it right now, and Daisy as well, and you're gonna be set, okay guys? I hope this video was useful to you. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, comment, join my Discord if you want, and let me know what you want to see more, if you want to see more of this, or any other game really, because I'm doing multiple games right now, so check out my content as well if you like gachas in general and anime. And yeah guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.